Hey there folks, Rock Online again. Back with another worming from home any percent glitchless attempt, speedrun attempt here. Current time's 9:45 on the leaderboard. For those unfamiliar, the goal, as with any office drone, such as myself and my non-worm life, is to own the L-shaped desk. The L-shaped desk is the end of the demo. When you earn it, you've completed it. A nice little screen pops up. Is $1,000, so we will be attempting to earn $1,000 as quickly as possible. Yeah, nice little screen pops up when you get it and everything. So go ahead and hit play, and I will start when we gain control of the worm. First thing we'll be doing is logging in. Password is worm123. Oop. All right, we're mobile. I'd like to get a good jump out of the pot. Well, blown across. Dude. 1, 2, 3. We get logged in. Work. Take the call. Moving the phone from the cradle. Let it talk. Grab the D6. Need this D6 or holding down the for a worm in order to copy, paste, bold, italicize. Alright, I'm gonna come over here. So we need to earn $10 in the spreadsheet app. Usually involves just entering a number. Perfect. C3, so we're in A1. That's 2 to the right, 2 down. We're gonna create some amount of more than $10. And we're gonna come over here out of this. In computer shop. Attached to that. Okay, we're gonna buy the reading note. Buy that. Oh, and we've managed to go back into the shop. Do not crawl across the top of the map. Does not help. Alright. We're gonna play a game of Snake. Do is try 1.75. The goal is to get a total of 5x to unlock the level up, and then that gives us the opportunity to buy. That's right. The skill we need. So 5x is 1.75, 1.75, 1.5. Or some combination thereof. Don't care about what he has to say. We're gonna buy spreadsheet wizard. Ugh. All right, over here, back into. All right. Now from here, we are just gaming until we get $1,000. So we're going over to D4 and entering D1, which is 1 times E2, which is 9. 9. We're gonna hit reset mouse while we're there, just to get back closer. There are 4, I think, total spreadsheets that are always the same. That is one of them. Enter your length in that cell is 3. Intern we should fire. I don't know what Mark did to earn this sort of repetitive purgatory style Groundhog Day hell of constantly being fired, but helps if you also put the R in there. His name is not Mac. It is. But yeah, so always fire Mark. Projection patterns, another one. So this is cool to get all the big ones, the standard ones. So you're adding 40,000 every time. 30,000 becomes 70. Hopefully there's a lot more of that in the game. I love pattern recognition. Alright, so then we're getting into the meat of it here. Bolding, like italicizing, copying, and pasting, involves using this D6. Hold down the... Perfect. Alright. $40. Alright, we're getting there. Can't type in any of the cells, and if you have the control key held down, so you've got to move it out of the way. D6 is 73 and B6 is 75. So no, it's not. 6 is at A. And I typed. Oh, good. Still have not hit backspace once. There we go. Goodness gracious. All right. Take it off. E1, sum of A3, which is 22, and F1, which is 22 or 23. Enter 77 and D4. There seems to be a variant of this one as well. You're just entering a number in a cell. They're great, they're quick, but they're not worth a lot of money. 15 bucks, so get them out of the way and move on. Finish Sudoku is the last of the ones that I can recall. That's always here, and it's always two. I'd say it's always the same answer. I don't know if you always get them or not. All right, italicize C4. I think that's pretty close there, and C3 from the last one. Italicize, got it. And there we go. See, we like the ones where we are doing the task. And it does not involve taking the button off, taking the D6 off. Copy it, Control E, Control V. I like to keep it on the keyboard, the D6. It makes it a little bit easier to not have to raise it up off the desktop. Less dimension to have to worry about. Copy E2 and paste it into B. Copy E. Better probably to move the D6 before, so you can see I typed a button slash. Those would pop up in the cell where you need to type something and it would be wrong. B4 is a 95 and 86 is 7. Well, don't second guess yourself, just go. Try to do the math again. A2, paste it into B3. Hold down for 2 keys, but it won't hold down for... No, you're on Alt and Control. That's totally fine. Oh. Okay. You can kind of tell where you're trending. Looking at the dollars at time. A weird way to word that sentence, but I have $551 and it's roughly $645. A little bit behind the pace to hit $945. E6 is 78 and A6 is 60. Okay. But you earn pretty good chunks of money with some of these. And so just having to go back and forth between, like, even sitting there and just doing the math on a bunch of these consecutively is great, or doing a bunch of the holding. Don't hit. For the game. I'm not going to be able to hurl myself across the keyboard and attempt to hit V while not hitting anything else. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. A couple of these together where it's just a matter of we don't have to move the control. These also tend to be worth more. Very nice to string a couple of those together. The record I have is like C6 is 36 and E2 123 versus 756. Not the worst. Does again, you're in the money in pretty big chunks, especially. See, we're already in D6 and we just had a bunch. That's what I'm talking about. In that case, unfortunately, we were there to start with. 5 times. Okay. Bucks. F1. That's unfortunate. That is. It's not the furthest away. But 5 times. Trying to enter into that A4, which is 1 times E. C6. Something about getting him right in this spot really well with everything so far. up to. Felt like a good. Okay. Right, in D6, we're entering B6, which is 4 minus. Clearly not gonna hit 945, but that is case here. Going over to A5, or 7 minus 8. Might get there with one more. Once we enter them, never get that much, but it will lock in the fact that all right, yeah, no matter what we get for the next one. F2 is 4 and B6. Done. We've earned our $1,000. Xing the spreadsheet app, getting up, and time will stop on 10:39. Yeah, most of the runs seem to be right in this range, even when things don't go well. But I like that consistency. A little bit of RNG when it comes down to what items you get, what spreadsheet items you line up. When that goes well, the time reflects that. But the fact that pretty much every run that I think I'm doing now is somewhere in that range of 10 to 11 minutes is pretty consistent. The best is at 9:45. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.